Yes, today, Jim and Melissa Brady, they were in town last night, so they stayed over to be live with you today. How are you doing? Come on in here. We're going to sing a little. Oops, that didn't come on in. Well, come on in. Come on in. Pull up a chair and tell me how you've been. We're fixing to sing, and I'm doing the lead. So if you could do the harmony, but if you can't sing in tune, well, that's okay because we can't hear you. Just don't forget your decaf on sweet tea. Then sit up straight and sing along with me. Come on in. Come on in. Pull up a chair and tell me how you've been. Just don't forget your decaf on sweet tea. Then sit up straight and sing along with me. Sit up straight and sing along with we. Hey, everybody. We didn't rehearse that, and I'm glad. But you know what? We hadn't rehearsed nothing much, have we?
No.
You've got your guitar, she's got the keyboard, and I've got the controls, everything, so we're going to have a good time. Okay, I want to start off with asking y'all, how long y'all been married?
29 years.
No way.
Just don't ask the date, because I think I can.
Not really that long?
Yeah, 29 years.
29 years.
We were babies.
Yeah.
You must have been.
And
That is. How old were you really?
I was 22 when I got married.
Yeah.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
We've been happy for 29 years.
Isn't that great?
And no, I'm blessed. We're
And when's our anniversary? I'm putting you on the spot.
March the 6th, right? Just don't
Good
ask.
job.
Don't ask me what year.
Come on in here, Dina Kilpatrick and Mary Ellen Klang and Garlene Autry and Sandra Mirabelli. I'm so glad you are coming in on this Sunday, June 12th at 12:53 p.m. on Just Whenever. Now listen, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, ring the bell so you'll be notified when I go live. And if you're watching on Facebook, share. Sharing is caring. And you know what we were singing before we continue talking with you guys? What were we singing right before we came on the air? Have thine... No, but the other one.
We did He Touched Me, Bill Gaither's
No,
classic.
we're going to get to that.
Have Thine Own Way.
Well, but we were doing another one.
Pass Me Not.
Oh,
yeah.
y'all sing a little bit of that like you were, and then y'all be listening out there and sing along if you know it.
Pass me not, oh gentle Savior, hear my humble cry, while on others thou art calling.
Sing.
Please don't pass me by. Savior, Savior, hear my humble cry, while on while on
Others thou art calling. Do not pass me while on others thou art calling. Do not pass me by.
Oh, wow.
Good song.
It's hard to. Well, thank y'all. Good night. After that song, wow.
Oh,
So you've got a new record out.
yeah.
And I am going to show you. Hold on, let me go to my main shot here. Hold on, yeah. I'm going to show y'all their new. Because I sent it to myself. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Please, Lord, I hate it when I open up something I didn't mean to open
Better
up.
you than me. That's a lot of gadgets there.
Okay, hold on. Let me find my. I sent it to myself, and I'm going to show it to y'all. Hold on. Here we go. Pull up my messages. Where is it? Savior, Savior. Here it is, y'all. Look at them. What a. Hold on. Let me get it where we can see it. Look at there. Look at there, right over my face.
That's sort
Jim
of,
and Melissa Brady, ever faithful.
sort of looks like us, don't it?
It does.
It's a
It
good
looks
photographer, that's for sure.
well, it looks exactly like it. And it's available wherever you download your
Yes,
music.
all digital sources.
Or you can get it at jimandmelissabrady.com.
.com. You got it right.
And you can, and y'all, they're just singers. In fact, Bill Gaither was on the phone bragging about y'all to me. Well, you especially. He already knows how great you are, Jim. But he was saying, that girl can sing. I said, I know, Bill. And where were y'all last night?
We were at Spring Baptist Church in Spring, Texas. Had a great concert. Had a good crowd.
Good.
Some wonderful folks. And it's great to be in Texas. Because, I grew up just south of Houston here in a town called Manville.
Manville.
And I'm a Texas boy.
Oh, yeah.
So it's good to be back in Texas.
Isn't it always
Yeah.
good to come home?
Love Texas. Love the folks.
So tell me what else tell me about this new CD. Why is it so different, or
Well, it's special to
how
us.
do you top the last one type of thing?
Yeah, I guess it's special to us because during COVID, when everything was shut down, everything was completely done for us. We've never been home that long. We've never unpacked a suitcase. We just refill it because we're always somewhere, and we had no place to be, no place to sing, and we could sit home and be discouraged about it. We thought, or we could write some songs. And so Melissa and I began writing and trying to write messages that would encourage our hearts and hopefully encourage people's hearts when we got back out on the road to sing the songs. And so we wrote over 80 songs with her and I, she and I, and our co-writers. We wrote over 80 songs during that time. And we selected 10 that we thought were the most relevant for
So
this
you
time.
can make 7 more CDs.
We can do it. We've got it. And some of those songs are actually on the new Booth Brothers album that's coming out.
Oh yes, you got
So
that coming out
we're
too.
pitching that, and hey, do a little bit of the one. Let me
Wait, before you do that, tell them about the other night. Ronnie
Yeah,
showed up because Buddy's on a mission trip.
right to Albania.
He's a missionary, that Buddy.
So Michael
Mullins.
said, who do you think we can get to fill in for Buddy? I said, well, call Ronnie. He's retired. He got time.
He's got nothing to do.
So he called Ronnie and said, hey, can you come out for one day and sing with us? And we were in Wilmot, Ohio at the Amish Door Restaurant. Great place, great folks. 2 concerts. And no rehearsal, just walked in. He walked in and sang. He was fabulous, as he always is.
I would love
As
to.
a fill-in for the Booth
As a
Brothers.
fill-in, yeah.
That's just
Ronnie
funny to
Booth,
me.
the fill-in.
Yeah.
And it was like we were never apart, Mark. We did 2
Isn't that
hours each
something?
concert.
I bet the
And
people loved it.
It was absolutely awesome. And getting to sing with him. And, of course, the people love Buddy Mullins as well. And
Of
so
course.
singing with Ronnie and Michael, 2 brothers, is phenomenal. And then I'm really enjoying singing with Buddy and Michael. And
It's a variety
It's a
you
different
got.
voice, but it's great.
Yeah, it's like when I was with the vocal band, I also did my solo thing.
Yeah.
Which, when you have ADD like I've got it, it's nice to have 2 or 3 plates spinning at a
Keep
time.
you interested.
Right?
Ah.
And so you've got the Booth Brothers, which they're just the most incredible trio in our business. And then you've got you and your wife, And that's keeping you busy too. What song were you fixing to ask
Well,
her to sing?
one that we wrote during COVID. Let me just do a little bit of it. This is one
Oh,
we
no,
wrote.
no, no.
We wrote a lot
Listen,
during COVID.
this is
but
not NBC, ABC, or CBS. We can take as much time as I want, and if the people get bored, they can leave. You know?
Well, hey, this is a little.
I'm the dictator of this program.
You're the head of this show. That's right.
I
You're
don't
the
need Bill Gaither to tell
You
me
are
how
El
long.
Jefe.
And the people are loving it, I know.
Oh
so.
yeah. Well, I just
Sing
gonna
the whole
just
song.
Just to do a chorus of this. It goes like this.
I
Listen,
want
you'll
more.
like this.
Ready? Oh, wait, this
Yeah.
is a testimony song.
Okay, he took it.
You'll like this.
We're in quarantine, it's a crazy scene. She's getting on my last nerve. But we're in this together and we're flattening the curve.
I'll make the breakfast.
I'll order lunch.
Well, let's just sleep in.
Hey, we can make it brunch.
We're gonna make it
Because
because
I've got you here with
Here
me.
with me while we're in quarantine. Do-do-do-do-do-do. See, it's just a little
That
fun.
sounds like a Broadway type show.
We actually wrote a song years ago called "We're Compatible," which was
Yeah.
that to that tune. And
A
Melissa,
cute little love song.
during
Yeah.
in the middle of COVID, Melissa walked in the kitchen singing that, and I said, "Hey, we got to finish that. That's hilarious." And we've been singing that out at our concerts, and it's not on the new record, but people are asking for it. So
Yeah.
now it's available on the Mark Lowry show.
Yeah, you can rewind this and listen to it anytime.
Awesome.
All right, now sing me something else. Sing me something you love from your new CD.
Do a little bit of do a little chorus of "Ever Faithful."
You keep doing these just little choruses.
I know because we don't know them all yet.
Oh,
They're
you
brand
don't?
new. So.
Okay.
You're ever present, ever faithful, ever close to the broken-hearted, strong in weakness, joy in sorrow, yesterday, today, tomorrow. I'm ever thankful, ever grateful. You're ever present, ever faithful.
That's what we learned during COVID is the faithfulness of God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Through everything, you know, when I look back at my life, every line on every page, I see God's faithfulness. And,
Gosh, isn't that the
so
truth?
every song had that woven into it, is the faithfulness of God
Yeah.
on that project. So,
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, what else?
hey, do one of my favorites that Melissa has ever written. She's got a song. I absolutely love this song. It's called "Ordinary Love," and if you want to tell about it, go ahead and
Yes.
do a little bit of it.
Well, I sat down with Susie Smith, one of the most amazing lyricists.
Yeah.
And we just talked about our lives, what was going on at the time, and we just began to write what this meant to us. And part of what we wanted to say to people is that we live in a world that is filled with, especially young people, who feel like they need to be the next internet sensation, right? Many of us feel like we should be perfect. And that's just impossible because Jesus was the only perfect one. And so this song encourages my heart and hopefully will encourage yours to remind you that what you do matters. How you love people in an ordinary way, in a tangible way, that's what makes the world go around. And I learned when my grandmother had cancer. And she was too weak to even lift her head and brush her own hair. She would lean her head back on my chest, and I would just brush her hair. And I realized then that the greatest thing I will ever do, as much as I love singing, the greatest things I will ever do won't be on a stage. They will be loving someone in a tangible way. So that's how this song came about. She cleans the kitchen. He soothes the fevered brow. She does the laundry. He folds the towels. She makes the dinner. He tucks the kids in bed. through common conversations and simple acts of grace. 'Cause no one needs a superstar. No one needs a saint. We need someone to just show up with ordinary love. Today's the funeral. They're barely hanging on. Some words of comfort, a final song. And while we struggle to give a little hope, come tomorrow, what they'll remember most is ordinary love, a love that winds its way through common conversations and simple acts of grace. 'Cause no one needs a superstar. No one needs a saint. We need someone to just show up with ordinary love. When it's patient, when it's kind, when it's humble, when it's blind, when it forgives and it forgets. It's so amazing, and yet it's ordinary love, a love that winds its way through common conversations and simple acts of grace. 'Cause we don't need a superstar, no, we don't need a saint. We need someone to just show up with ordinary
Wow, 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 wow. And you wrote that?
Yes.
We just need somebody to show up.
Yeah.
What a great idea. Why didn't somebody else think of that? Just show up, y'all. Love people and show up. And while you're praying, keep praying for Israel and Chino. They're spending the summer in Puerto Rico with their aunt, their Tia. And the Lord is just using those boys. Little Israel prayed with somebody on the plane last night. I told him, wherever you go, wherever the adults drag you, Jesus will already be there preparing somebody's heart for you to lead them to Jesus, because he's leading people to Jesus right and left. And I'm so proud of him and Chino both. Chino wins them too. And they asked Jesus in. And he's talking about how the harvest, I mean, he's a little preacher. We talked on the phone today to tell me, this isn't new news, he said. The harvest has been ready for a while. Wow. Jesus talked about it 2,000 years ago. This kid's smart. Okay.
Babes.
I know it.
It's awesome.
Love that song. And anybody can do that. Like all you sweet homebound people, some of you are, that watch me. You know what you can do? Israel said this today. He told me, he said, tell them thanks for praying for us. We can feel their prayers. Mm-hmm. And he said, what? If they can't leave the house, they can still do the greatest thing anybody can do, and that's talk to Jesus.
Yes.
And
good.
so
Absolutely.
you can pray.
Amen.
So All right, what are you going to sing for me next?
Would we get to sing something with you, or do you want?
No,
you wanna do it
not
later?
right now.
Let's see. I haven't done this in a while, but
what?
I think I can pull this up. And
Should we try Master? Can you play that?
We didn't practice that,
We
Mark,
did,
and I
but
don't know
we
what
did
key it's
acapella.
in.
Didn't we sing it
I
on
can
the
figure
show?
out a key.
yeah, we did. We
Yeah.
had a band.
We had a
full
band, yeah, on the Christmas show. Savior, it's in C, isn't it?
Well, I'm in C.
Oh,
That
good.
sounds good.
That works.
Master, Redeemer, Savior of the world, wonderful Counselor, bright morning star, Lily of the valley, provider and friend. He was yesterday, he'll be tomorrow, the beginning and end. But the angel called him Jesus, born of a virgin. Mary called him Jesus, but I call him Lord.
Hold on, let me show you that chord.
I don't remember what it
know
was.
it? I know that chord. Hold on.
Cool.
The angel called him. I think it. Wait, key in.
See?
Angel called. Wait, I did it. But the angel called.
You did it, Neff?
Well, back in the day, I don't remember. I used to play that. There's a chord. G. No, is that F? No. Go back to C.
Go back to sing.
Angel called him
Jesus, born of a virgin. Mary called him Jesus.
There it
There we
is.
go.
But I call him Lord.
Always go up mid.
Jehovah,
Messiah is
Lord and
You win.
release.
You win. You fed us too much barbecue to hold that out that long.
Did not. Did we? My grandmother ate at that barbecue place we ate at today.
That was
It was
good.
fantastic.
Murdy Sulu Evans Lowry was her name, and she'd go there and eat by herself.
Oh,
after
that's
after
great
Grandpa
food.
died, not too far from her house. It's
Great
good
food.
barbecue. Gabby's Barbecue on Shepherd Drive.
Yeah, I could have held that Indian out before we ate, but not after.
What are you gonna? What can you do? On
You know what? Let me do something.
Please.
We don't do this one very often, and hopefully I can remember it. But it's a little song I wrote, and let me just try to do it here with the guitar for you. All right?
All right.
Hopefully this will encourage some people. Awaken to a storm outside your window, winds of fear knocking at your door. The lightning and the thunder have you wondering if you can even weather anymore. Remember when it rains, the sun's still shining, although the clouds may hide the light of day. Don't give up, there's a new day dawning. There's hope on the horizon, the answer to your prayer is on the way. Sometimes it's hard to pray with faith believing that a God so great will hear each time we call. But we can rest assured He's always listening, and He will hear His child above it all. Remember when it rains, the sun's still shining. Although the clouds may hide the light of day, don't give up, there's a new day dawning. There's hope on the horizon. The answer to your prayer is on the way. So keep believing and keep on dreaming. All that you've been longing for is just around the bend. Remember when it rains, the sun's still shining. Although the clouds may hide the light of day. Oh, don't give up, there's a new day dawning. There's hope on the horizon. The answer to your prayer is on the way. There's hope on the horizon. The answer to your prayer is on the way. It's on the way.
Wow. Isn't that the truth?
Yes.
Truth.
When you pray it, I wonder, does that mean you only have to ask once? You know, sometimes I guess it seems like, okay, you prayed, and if the answer's on the way, just start pretending like it is, you know, living like it is.
Absolutely.
Hey, Jan Bruck, glad you're in that beautiful. She said that was beautiful,
Oh,
y'all.
thank you,
We
Jan.
needed Kevin Williams here to tune my guitar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a little, but hey, you know what?
I couldn't tell it.
But
Just hope Gordon Moe didn't listen.
hey, you know what? He knows. One time we walked off stage, Ronnie Booth said, "Was I a little sharp?" He said, "A quarter step." He knew exactly where we were.
Not a quarter
Well,
step.
he
was
was
joking.
joking.
Oh, he was
Here's
had
the
to
thing.
be joking.
It was a little sharp, and I'll tell you another thing about Gordon. One time, Melissa and I were singing back when Tim Parton was with us. We were singing a concert out here in Texas.
Yeah.
And we were tapped into the Collinsworth sound system. And for some reason, when we hit our tracks to hit the stage, nothing played. The tracks didn't play. We checked them, sound check, everything was good. They didn't work in concert. And I thought, what am I going to do? We were brand new as a trio. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
And this is
And
Booth's?
this is Jim and Melissa and Tim Parton.
Oh, Tim Parton, that's
and
right.
so we're doing the trio thing, brand new,
Yes.
place is packed,
Yeah.
no tracks. I had 25 minutes to do, and I could not get the tracks to work. So Gordon Moe had just walked off stage. He was first. We were second. Collinsworth were last. Gordon was in the back of the building to listen to us. I said, "Gordon, what key did we do I'm Free in on the Gaither tour?" And he told me the key and the interval that we changed to. And Tim sat down and played it, and we got through the song, and then Melissa went to the piano, and we sang for a while. Did 25 minutes with no tracks.
Oh.
But Gordon remembered the key, the change, everything about it. That man
From
is...
how many years before?
Yeah, I mean, it was probably 5-6 years before. He played it once, and he remembered it.
I would have just found a stool, sat down, and started talking.
He can remember much better than I can, so that's awesome.
That's great. Hey, let's try Have Thine Own Way, Lord.
Yeah, let's do that.
Like we were doing earlier.
Oh,
and y'all can
I should have
sing
written
it.
down what key it was in, Mark.
I don't remember. Just pick
Put it in
one.
the key of G for Jesus.
You ever heard that? Okay, wait. Let me have thine own way.
Yeah.
How about this?
Have thine. That might be. Voila. Lower.
Oh, wait, you know what? I think we changed it to C.
Okay. C's always a good one.
C's a great key. Okay.
Sing with us, y'all. Have thine own way, Lord. Have thine own way. Thou art the sing it at home. Sing. Mold me and make me after thy will. After thy will. While I am waiting, yielded and still. Do you know a verse? Let me see if I have one up here. I don't know where they'll search me and try, Master. Can you read that? Or is that in your key?
Have thine own way, Lord.
Sing.
Have thine own way. Search me and try me, Master, today.
Whiter than snow.
Whiter than snow.
Oh Lord, wash me.
Wash me just now, as in thy presence humbly I bow.
Sing, y'all. Have thine own way, Lord. Have thine own way. Hold o'er my being. Hold o'er my being. Absolute sway. Fill with thy spirit till all shall see Christ only always. Oh Lord, living in me. Can you imagine?
Wow.
Maybe one day, huh? Wouldn't that be something? Oh, you mean that guy that Christ lived in?
Yes.
I remember him. Wouldn't that be a great way to be remembered? What's the next verse? Lord, whoever wrote this. Oh, did Fanny write this one?
I don't know.
Fanny Crosby?
What a great lyric.
She should have if she didn't. Have thine own way, Lord. Sing with me, y'all. Have thine own way. Hold o'er my being. Hold o'er my being. Absolute sway. Filled with thy spirit. Filled with thy spirit. Till all shall see. Till all shall see Christ only always living in me. Wow. I wish y'all lived here.
Man.
Me too,
We could do
Mark.
this almost every day. Every day.
You're easy to
I
sing
do it
with.
every day. Usually it's just me and Jesus.
Well, you're fun to sing with, Mark.
Oh, you're fun
Lot
to
of
sing
fun.
with. Anybody can hold a straight tone, I love them.
Man, people ask me, I don't like singing solos. I have done it, but I don't like singing. I like singing with groups and trios,
Right.
And now I get the best of both worlds. I get to travel with two ugly boys, and I get to travel with a pretty girl.
Yeah.
So I get to do it all.
Get it.
But
Get
singing-
in this microphone.
Singing in a trio with you, Mark? My gosh.
Well,
that's
we
fun.
got to do that again. Q, if you're watching, book some dates.
Make it happen, Q.
With the three of us. That would be so much fun because that is a pretty good sounding trio.
I love it.
What's something else? Let me find something else we can sing together just off the cuff.
Something else.
Hey,
we don't
maybe
know.
y'all got something out there in internet land. You have the best blenders in the business with Jim and Melissa, says Evan Miller. That's
Thank
right,
you.
Evan.
Thank you, Evan.
I
Appreciate
agree
that.
with you. They are fantastic, Joanne Douglas. All right, let's go back to the main page. We don't have to have the words. Where is she at? Here, let me find her. Where's that camera? There she is. Put her where we
There
can see.
she
I wish I
is.
could make her bigger, and I can a little bit. And then there she. All right, what can we sing? What do y'all? Oh, he touched me. We were gonna do. You don't need
Key
the
were
words
we
on
doing
that.
that in? No, I don't need the words.
See, pick. He touched me.
Oh, he touched me, and oh, the joy that floods my soul. Something happened, and now I know he touched me and made me whole.
We always want to go. He touched me and. Well, see, what was it?
the vocal
Because
band.
I did the baritone. You sing the lead and let me
Touched
smash.
me and made me whole. He touched me
And
made me whole.
That's what we
That's
did.
beautiful.
And
made me whole.
That's Bill Gaither.
That's beautiful.
He drummed that into my head till I
love
memorized
that.
it.
Great chords.
Well, and the one I was trying to sing earlier, and then my mama sang this one all the time when I was a kid. It's the Gaither song. Let me get a swig of.
Yeah, I didn't know this one. I'd heard it maybe once, but beautiful song.
You can take all my. Here, let me try to play it. See if I can play it and sing it.
Sing it. I want to hear this.
Oh Lord, help me! There we
Hold on,
go.
Mark, I'm
There's too many
connected.
wires.
I'm not sure how I'm
Well,
connected.
let me see.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Hey,
This
y'all,
is
I'm
the
just
song,
singing.
y'all. Can you see me? Well, you can take all my possessions, all the things that men hold dear, all the precious gifts that this old world can hold. But the love I found at Calvary far exceeds my fondest dream. It's a love that can't be bought by this world's gold. George Johnson did it great, didn't he? But then you ask me why I love him, why I choose to walk his way, why I find his service sweeter. I can't do that part. Every day. Well, it's the only life worth living. He has made my world complete. That's what Jesus means to me.
Yeah. Woo, Mark.
Mama taught me three
That's
chords.
good, man. Oh,
Mama taught me three chords. I don't play them often. I'm kind of clumpy. Okay, what else can y'all do?
somebody asked for Beulah Land. It
Oh,
looked like.
Lordy.
You at least do a little.
Yeah,
Put her in the key of C and see what it feels like.
Like F, maybe.
You sing it. You sing it. I'm kind of. Put it in your key.
Is
that too low
Do
for
it a
you?
little higher. I'm kind of homesick.
Wait, have a key higher.
Yeah, let's get it. Kind of home, sick for a country which I've never been before.
Sing, Jim.
No sad goodbyes will there be spoken.
Time won't matter.
For time won't matter anymore. You want to sing, Lee? Beulah land, I'm longing for you. And someday on thee I'll stand. There my home shall be eternal. Beulah land, sweet Beulah land. What a great Squire Parsons song.
Oh, yeah, Squire.
I love Squire.
Why do we, you know what? I get a lot of people say, Mark, you're doing too many slow songs. But I love them.
You know what? Nobody comes back and asks for up tempos usually at our
They
record.
don't.
The product table, they always ask for the slow ones.
I
you
know. Isn't that the truth? Because those are the ones that touch you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And the fast ones get your blood pumping, which is important too. I'm trying to think of the best. There's a good place for her right there.
Oh yeah.
All right, what else you gonna sing for me, honey? Sing one more good one. We've been on here 42 minutes. That's probably enough.
Wow.
But listen, if you want to learn more about Jim and Melissa Brady, please, y'all, go to jimandmelissabrady.com and buy their CDs, support them. We do not want these voices to not be supported by our industry and our people. You know, we need talented singers. We've got enough of the other. We need some talented singers. We got to support them when we find them, and y'all are the best. I mean, really, you ought to, I mean, Broadway would. Has Broadway ever heard a voice like yours? I mean, I hate to
that's so
say
sweet,
that,
Mark.
but either one of you. And I love Broadway, but usually you can jump rope through their vibrato. That's the only problem. You know, I don't like that real wide, you know. But
with you,
boy,
man. That's
but I
good.
love y'all. Okay, what else? Oh, sing something for us. Let's-
Do another one we wrote during COVID. Sing
This is one that Jim wrote.
this. Yeah, people might enjoy this.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it will encourage your heart. In sickness, in health, poverty or wealth, Lord, you will always be there.
I'll see.
In sunshine or rain, in loss or in gain, Lord, you will always be there. When I am hurting, when I am crying, when earthly sorrows are so hard to bear, when life seems hopeless and troubles are endless, Lord, I will trust you. You'll always be there. Through failures and fears, questions and tears, Lord, you will always be there. When dreams fall apart, you hold my heart. and death comes calling, Lord, you will always be there.
Thank God.
You'll lead me over Jordan's deep river, Lord, you will always be there. When I am hurting, when I am crying, when earthly sorrows are so hard to bear,
Oh, yeah.
when life seems hopeless and troubles are endless, Lord, I will trust you.
Come on.
You'll always be there. Lord, I will trust you. You'll always be there. Thank the Lord for that.
Wow, you wrote that? Little songwriter. He's a songwriter, y'all. My goodness, what a song that is. You need to get with Jimmy Erie and write a couple.
I love Jimmy.
Hey, listen, also David Musselman. I don't know if you're watching David Musselman, but we talked about you at lunch today because this little darling back here, Melissa, tell about David.
Oh my word, I love your music, David. I grew up listening to you. My parents bought me the cassette. I can't remember what it was called now,
We're
but it was
showing our
black.
age now. Cassettes.
And I would listen to it all night long. And I remember I've played by ear for so many years, and my dad said, if you'll just keep listening, it will come out on your fingers. And so I was trying to be a good daughter, and I said, yes, sir. But I would listen to that over and over again every night when I went to bed. And one Sunday afternoon, I was playing the piano, and I remember, I don't know what I did. It was something like that. And I remember playing the little ditty, and I thought, oh, what did I just do? And I thought, it came out on my fingers.
Wow.
And so I
never
learned
did
some of
come
what I
out on
played
mine.
today
Me either.
from you.
Well,
But you never know who you're inspiring. You know?
I know, David. You traveled with me. Many of you that followed me for years have heard this story. Pivot on your good foot. Well, David was in that van wreck where I broke 11 bones and he was beat up real bad. But we all survived and we're here. And I thank y'all for singing. I want you to sing one more before we leave.
Okay.
Of anything you love, slow, fast. Probably slow because I love your ballads.
Jordan, if you know that, remember that.
Yeah. So anything you want because I know the people love it. And
Man, this has been an honor to be here with you.
oh,
Mark.
hadn't this been fun, everybody? Having Jim and Melissa stop by the house.
This has been great. When I turned
much fun.
turned on the road to come over here, I saw Shepherd Drive, and I said to Melissa, I said, "There's Shepherd Drive. Mark Lowry has made this place famous." That's where you hit the.
That's
you
where I
hit
had
pavement,
the
wasn't it?
van wreck, yeah.
Oh,
I
the
went face
motorcycle
first.
wreck.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the motorcycle wreck,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was-
Shepherd Drive, yeah.
How many wrecks have you been in, Mark?
Too many. I was 19 when I had the first one, and but I wasn't driving on that one. And then all the others, I think I was driving. Yeah, anyway.
Wow.
But,
I'm
you know,
glad.
I don't drive anymore. I let everybody else do that.
I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, you sure brightened up our lives. A lot of people. A lot of people.
Well, I
We
sure
love
do
you.
love y'all, and I love your voices, and I love your hearts. I love how you love Jesus. I love how we can sit and talk about Jesus like it's
Yes.
normal.
Yes.
You know,
That's good.
some people don't really like to talk about him that much, but boy, we do, don't we?
Yeah, he's everything.
And we're not, you know, I tell everybody I'm not that spiritual, but I'm real curious. When it comes to Jesus, I want to know everything I can about him.
Why, sure.
All right, everybody, y'all, I love you, and pray for Jim and Melissa Brady, but she's going to take us out with this fantastic song right now.
Which one do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Can we just do the chorus of it?
Yeah. Do
Just beyond the river Jordan, there my Savior
again.
Just beyond the river Jordan, there my Savior's face I'll see. Just beyond the river Jordan, a better life is waiting me. Just beyond the river Jordan, a better life is waiting me.
Well, thank y'all. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and I will see you when I see you.